How many of you fall off track and have a problem getting back on track? It is so normal to get off track. Think about it, time it, reflect it. You have a plan. Does not mean you are mentally ready. Do a little bit rather than doing nothing. How many of you fall off track and have a problem getting back on track? How about going on a long vacation or maybe taking a summer off and realize when you come back in September, your routine is completely off or completely gone. If you are that, then this video is for you. Hello everyone, I'm Sosan. I'm so happy for you to come back to this channel because I'm here to share with you how to get back on track. First of all, it is so normal to get off track. As a health professional, as myself who knows best how to build healthy habits, I get off track too because that's life, right? Life is never a linear road. There's ups and downs and it's perfectly normal. So if you manage your expectation, you will not be disappointed or feel guilty when you get off track. The most important thing is knowing when you get off track, you have a plan to get you back on track, making sure you have a accountability partner. Why I'm saying that is chances are it's much easier to get back on track knowing that there's somebody who wants to get back on track. Two of you are doing it together. And if you don't have that accountability partner, find a group. Maybe you're part of my group, right? In my membership or in my Facebook group, I usually think I want to create this community where people can count on each other. And sometimes I do these little mini challenge is to help you get back on track and help you keep you accountable. Because the truth is once we have someone to keep us accountable, we're likely to get back on track faster and stay consistent. I'm about to share with you 5 things to get you started, and number 1 is taking the time to think about it. Most people say, okay, I'm ready to get back on track. So imagine you coming back on a Sunday night after a long vacation where you completely did not do what you used to do. Your routine is completely off. And Monday you want to get back on track. For a lot of people, it's very hard. Give yourself some grace. Think about it. Time it, reflect it. I say, okay, I have a wonderful vacation. I had a wonderful summer. I'm ready to get back on track, and reflect that. Then come up with a plan, because a lot of time is when you go dive right in and you don't have a plan, guess what happened? Your plan will backfire. So making sure you take that time to reflect, but don't take too long. Some people take forever to come up with a plan and they fall off track even longer. So I usually say take 1 day to reflect, write it out. What's my goal? What do I want to achieve? What are things that my routine is off? Maybe it could be sleep, could be water, could be vegetable. What is it? Could be movement. Write it out. Write a plan. Reflect and think. Number 2, make that decision and commit to it. Just because you have a plan does not mean you are mentally ready to commit to it. Making that decision is very important. I know this sounds cheesy, but I find it very effective is once I make a plan, guess what I do? I actually sign it. There's something about signing a piece of document that give you that commitment that means so much, because when you sign it, you are serious about it. So after you make that plan, I want you to sign it, to commit to it, and make that decision. I'm ready to start. Whether it's tomorrow, whether it's next week, sign it, date it, get ready to go. Number 3, fill your house with things that get you back on track. That means grocery shopping. If your house is filled with a lot of, say, processed food or a lot of junk food, guess what? How do you get on track when you're surrounded with temptation? So the best is go grocery shopping. And I love doing that. When I came back from a vacation, the first thing I would usually do to get myself back on track, aside from making a plan, is go grocery shopping, because I want to fill my pantry and my kitchen, my refrigerator with healthy food, things that I always eat, that I used to eat, my comfort food that keep me on track. My avocado, my vegetable, whatever it is. Fill your pantry and your refrigerator with food that you know that nourish you, that you love, that get you back to your routine. Then number 4, guess what? Movement. And you said, I haven't been working out for so long. I'm feeling so lazy. I don't want to work out. And I understand. So many times when I'm on vacation, I come back, I feel the same way. Getting myself to that workout was so hard. But this is why I tell myself, do a little bit is better than doing nothing. So sometimes I tell myself, go out for a walk, even for 5 minutes. Because that whole process of changing to your running shoe and go out for a walk, that is a commitment. that is showing yourself that you're ready to do it. So I often say, let's suppose that you're on that summer break or you go on vacation for a whole month and you did not move your body. Don't go back and go to the gym and work out for an hour. Guess what happened? You will have so much pain. Don't do that. Just go out for a walk. Because when you keep it simple and easy, you're more likely to maintain it. So go out for a 5-minute walk, 10-minute walk, and before you know it, you felt so much better. You said, I can do this. And before you know it, it becomes part of your routine again. And last but not least, is hydrate, because a lot of time it's when you go on vacation or summer, you might go so off routine that you don't even remember to hydrate yourself. And when you feel dehydrated, guess what we feel? We feel tired. And when we feel dehydrated, we often want something, and we think we're hungry when in fact we're just thirsty. So as simple as start drinking your water again. You'll be so surprised. Drinking your water to hydrate your body makes you feel much more alive and energized, that you want to get back on track. I know this might sound very simple, and the purpose is meant to be simple, because if it's simple and easy, you have no excuse not to do it. But when it's complicated, it's a lot of things to do, guess what we do? We're going to continue to defer it until you know it. You forgot your plan. You forgot your routine, and I don't want that for you. Whether you're coming from a summer break or coming back from a vacation or whatever the reason it is, these are 5 things that you can always go back to get you back on track. And that, my friend, I hope you find it helpful. And if you or your friends need this little kind of tips to get you back on track, please help me share this video. And as always, 食得有型，活得健康. I always have a private Facebook group, which is in the description link, and that's where I do my sharing or my Q&A in Cantonese for those of you who still prefer the Cantonese version. And until then, we'll see you next time. Bye everyone.